Hey everybody, can you hear me? Can you? This is my first going live here. Trying to get the thumbnail up so you guys have an idea of what this is about. Yeah, let's see. Here we go. I am going to figure this out real quick while we're waiting on everybody who might join to join. Let's see. No, that's not good. Ah, I know what it is. All right. Well, so far nobody's on, so I guess we're okay anyway. I got some big news. Let me get this up here so that someone may actually decide to click on this where I don't look like an idiot smiling for the camera. Let's see. Big news for a 500 subscriber giveaway. All right. All right, well, I guess we'll see if anybody joins or not. I don't know. Hopefully you can hear me. This is my first test at going live. Hopefully you can hear me and you can see this clearly enough. I am trying it here because we are close to 500 subscribers on the channel, and I wanted to do a little something special. Once we get to 500 subscribers, I am going to do a giveaway for one of my subscribers. So you're going to have to watch one of my videos and tag me in the comments. It can be this video, it can be any of my other videos. You have to watch the video, tag me in the comments, write the words giveaway somewhere in your comment, and when we reach 500 subscribers, I'm going to pick 3 people at random, and I'm going to send you some cool swag. It could be anything from an actual original painting or a print of an original painting that I have done of Disney or Universal, some kind of pop art painting that is related to the content on this channel. Or it may be one of a copy, like a Blu-ray or a DVD copy of one of the movies I've made. I think I have a few sitting right here. It may be like I have a couple sitting right here. Like this is whenever you have a film distributed, they give you tons of these. And so I have a lot of my films, and some of these are special copies that were only meant to be given out when I was a guest at horror conventions or movie conventions, and I would sit there and sign them at the table and give them out. But I have a bunch of those, and I'm gonna send those something like that maybe out for a gift. In the giveaway, I have copies of my published script. You know, these are just different things. And then I have, like I said, the paintings that I have done. Like here is one. I'm going to take you guys around and show you just a few of the others. You can see some of my nerddom while I'm in here. Like right here, I know it's probably backwards, but and Darth Vader's in the way. But there's an enchanted tiki room. And over here, I have some prints of this one. This one's really popular. This is, hopefully you can see that. That is one that I did of Walt. And hopefully you can see it. I can't tell. That is one that I have done of Walt and some of his characters that I call drawn together. I kind of did it like Walt himself is a cartoon character, sort of outlined in black and everything. That is one of Maryland and JFK, a pop art one that I did. And then here is another one that I might have some prints of. This is The Colorful Mind of Walt Disney. That's what I called this one. And of course, it's got some of the things that are the most near and dear to him: the Epcot, monorail, the Magic Kingdom itself, Mickey Mouse, his alter ego. So, and then I have a lot of other ones that aren't even up there. I think I have a Haunted Mansion one that I did. But just as a little thank you for reaching the 500 subscriber mark, which is, I don't know if you guys know this, but that is tier one in making a income off of doing this. Is you have to get to 500 subscribers, and then you can have things like super chats. You can have people subscribe to your channel and become members of your channel and things like that. And then when you get to 1,000 subscribers, you become a YouTube partner and things like that. And I didn't get into this just for that, but it is, if I'm going to be going and bringing this content all the time from the parks and everything, it definitely does help a lot to have some income replacing the outgoing money of going to the parks. I live, if you guys don't know, if you haven't seen a bunch of my videos, I live here in Georgia, and I'm just north of Atlanta, so it's about a 6 hour and 45-minute drive for me to go down. And now that I've started doing the content, at most it's only a few weeks between trips. It's a little longer right now here in the fall because my son is he's 12 years old. He's about to be 13, and he's let's just say he's an all-star football player already in the state. And I coach him at Buford, not the high school, but that's a very famous football high school, but I coach him in the youth league, so it's a little harder to get down. So I'm probably going like 5 weeks this time between trips, maybe 6, and that makes it very hard. So when I go down, I have to shoot lots and lots of content to continue to put out a couple of videos a week. I have to do at least enough for 12 or 15 videos when I go down in just like 3 or 4 day period. And it may not sound like a lot, but if you've done it, if you want this to be any kind of high quality, which I do because I come from a filmmaking background, I can't just put out, cell phone garbage. I can't do it. It has to be better than that. So it takes a lot of planning. It takes a lot of research on my part to do it. And fortunately, I have a lot of experience being on camera, working behind a camera, writing scripts, writing things like that. And honestly, I'll tell you guys another little secret that I usually keep. I just started a Patreon. And of course, a lot of people do that, where you can subscribe and become a Patreon member and help support the channel that way. But I don't actually script anything for my videos. I do research beforehand if I'm not sure about something, but most everything that I talk about, everything that I say, do, that just comes out of my brain right then, just from years of being a fan, going to the parks, reading books, studying history, and things like that, and be able to regurgitate it on the spot there. That's all me. I don't script anything. I think that is I think that takes away from the audience connection a little bit, to be overly scripted, overly processed feeling, is because I'm a big fan of watching these channels myself. Like I'll just tell you, some of my favorite channels are, I love Nate, Paging Mr. Morrow. I love him. He puts me in a good mood whenever I watch him. I watch Mammoth Club with Molly, and I like watching the Pew 2. They cover mostly Universal, and I watch some Rick's Flicks sometimes. I myself, funny, I'm doing a live stream. I'm not huge into watching the live streams, and he does a lot of that. But he's a Gen Xer like me. He's a little bit older than me, but he's a Gen Xer, so I get a lot of his references that maybe a lot of other people don't, that I probably throw into my videos. And so I'm a fan. Like I watch the stuff all the time. I don't get bored of it. Like the nickname my family has for me is Clark Griswold. So that'll give you a little idea about me, whether it's Halloween or Christmas or vacations to Disney, Universal, whatever. I go above and beyond. I mean, my house will have 7 trees at Christmas time. I do, Noble, I do watch Tim Tracker sometimes. Like I actually first started watching him by watching some of his old stuff, which I think is very different than some of his new stuff. Uh, Sometimes now like he's been doing it so long, it's like he's kind of run out of things to do, and he'll just have videos about his like whatever he's just doing that day at home. And I mean that's cool if people want to watch it, but oh, I'm getting a call in. I have to call them back. Um, it's cool if you want to watch it, but I try to keep it to the Disney stuff. So like when he covers events and things like that, like he just did the HHN food tasting, and he did Mickey's Not So Scary. Um, I definitely watch those because I want all that content that I can get. I'm so excited to get to go and take my family, my kids, because I made mostly horror movies. They kind of have a different idea or approach to scary stuff. It doesn't bother them the same way. They don't look at it the same way because they've seen behind the scenes stuff for so long. And they know what's fake and things like that. So I'm excited to get to take them. My whole family's actually going to HHN. I'm going to stay there several days. Now I've got a couple of days on my own in the parks where I'm going to shoot content, and then they'll be there with me for a couple of days too. We're also going to do Mickey's Not So Scary. So I'm going to have like probably 6, 7 videos covering HHN in multiple different ways, and I'm going to cover it in some unique ways from somebody who is a horror film writer, director, and filmmaker. So I'll have that look at it, and then I'll do it as totally a fan because I'm a huge fan, and I'll cover all the things that you need to know. So I'll be able to cover it from different ways, and then Mickey's Not So Scary Party. It's going to be the same thing. I'm going to cover that sort of the same way. Gen X too. So I'm all about the references. I can't help it. It's just such a big part of me. I am such a pop culture fan. Um, Such a big pop culture fan. In 80s, that is my favorite decade. I'm an 80s kid and I absolutely love it. So all of that stuff just finds its way into my videos. Little references, movie quotes, all that kind of stuff is finding its way in. And the same thing with history because I was a history teacher. I taught world history and U.S. history, and I have a dual undergrad degree in history and English, and my focus was like classic studies, like ancient Greece and Rome. So I love like mythos and stuff like that. I just love going in there at the parks. Oh, I really appreciate y'all sharing it. It really does help. The algorithm killed me. I made a mistake. I was getting to where I was getting 1,000 views pretty much on every video, and then I started doing uploading some shorts while I was at the parks, and then my next videos only started getting like 100 views or something, and even though my subscribers were staying the same or going up, and I found out it's because the algorithm bases a lot of what happens to your videos in the first couple of hours. And when you have a short, people run and watch it real quick in like the first couple of hours. So I was getting like 500 views in like 2 hours on shorts. But then when I uploaded a video, a normal video, it was comparing how much uh, I was like how many views I was getting on the shorts to the regular videos, and that's it's very hard for a new account to get like 500 views on a regular video in the first hour or two. So it was reading those videos as unsuccessful and just crushed me from where I had built up to. So now I'm having to build back up to that. to get YouTube to share my stuff. And right now, I think like 90% of my views are from people who don't subscribe, because I always get way more views than subscribers. So I'm like, hey, y'all, yeah, I get like this great watch time. Like people watch the videos, like just subscribe. It takes 2 seconds. It really helps me out. And yeah, so that's a. Did I say something wrong? I said something wrong. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I have a yeah, I have a southern accent, especially if I'm not. Now, if I'm trying to say, "Hey, everybody, it's Chase with American Vintage Adventures today," like if I'm trying to be on camera and speak properly, I can make it go away. Like if you've seen me, I've been in a couple of movies too, and I can make it go away. But if I'm just talking to people, like it's fake, I'm not gonna make it go away. Um, so I just try to be myself, and not just be like, "Hey, I am the game show host today." Like so it's gonna come out when I'm just talking and having fun. The same way the pop culture stuff comes out when I'm having fun. Even this shirt, I got this for HHN, and actually gonna cut the sleeves out of it to be like Jesse Ventura's character. I'm gonna quasi dress up as Jesse, the Body Ventura's character from the 1987 Predator movie. So just like small dress up, kind of if you know, type thing. But I just wanted to come on and try out this. Like I haven't done the live before. Feel free. Anybody can always ask me any questions at any time in the comments, on any of the comments in the videos. Email me abawithchase@gmail.com. I'll talk about this kind of stuff all day long. It's so much fun. And as far as the giveaway goes, I'm going to reiterate to anybody that comes in later, you have to watch one of my videos. You have to tag me in the comments. You have to like the video. And in your comment, you have to use the word giveaway. So I know that you have seen this video and you're looking for the giveaway. And whenever we reach 500 viewers, I'm going to pull someone from random, or pull 3 people at random from those comments. And then I'll get with you to get your contact info, and I'll send you some cool swag. Um, you might get a print of a painting. You might get a one of my movies. You might probably, I might hold off on the actual paintings until we reach, that might be 1,000 subscriber giveaway, because usually if I do sell one, I've sold several. Sometimes the small ones I sell for like under $200, but usually the bigger ones, like I sold one of like the Walt drawn together. Um, Actually, let me rephrase that. I exchanged it for goods or services equaling over $500. So I might save that one for when we get to 1,000, because that's the biggest threshold. Once I get to 1,000 people, not only will I be a YouTube partner and be able to more readily recoup some of the money that this costs for me to do, but YouTube is sort of like followers begat more followers, or subscribers, excuse me. Like the more subscribers you have, the more YouTube pumps your video out. The more YouTube pumps your video out, the more subscribers you get. So it's like this circle, but you got to get there first, and we're about halfway there. And of course, I'm not blessed with the most patience in the world, so I'd like to get there faster. But I am proud of what we're doing so far, and I'm so grateful for every subscriber I have. Anybody who's in here now, you feel free to ask me anything. I'll try to answer it. I got a couple more minutes here, and then I got to get back to work, because I am editing the next videos. And a little like look ahead for everybody that's in here. The next 2 videos are Star Wars related, and one of them is going to be the deepest, most in-depth, detailed guide to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge you've ever seen by anybody, that anybody's done. Every detail of the ride, every trick, tip, everything, the AVA guide to Galaxy's Edge from a big Star Wars fan. That one's probably coming on Sunday if I can get it done. And then the other one is I was invited to a Star Wars fan expo with like some stuff that screen used and fan created that you can't see anywhere else unless you go to like Comic-Con, or some of it is exclusive to this particular event. And I think it's called the Fans Strike Back Star Wars Expo. So I got to take a look around there, and that'll kind of set up the next video. So if I can get those done this week, and I'll show you guys where I work at here. So I was actually editing a video of my son from this weekend, but let's see if I can spin you around. So this is where I work in here, and this is me starting to edit the next video. So this is Adobe Premiere Pro. Adobe everything to today, and it takes a while to do a video. The stuff is in the background, like I said, 80s accumulated over time. Guests, like when I've been promoting my own movies, there's these horror conventions, movie conventions called Days of the Dead, and several others that I've been guests at. So I got to meet a lot of cool people, become friends with a lot of cool people. This is actually a original 1984 Karate Kid movie poster that Martin Kove, Sensei Kreese, gave me, and then he since became a friend of mine and starred in one of my movies. And of course, he had the cast sign it for me and give it to me. And then I have posters of my own films, Creature Feature, Realm of Souls, which was like a drive-in style found footage horror movie, and I actually did a drama. That one's called Buried Cane. So that's a lot of the stuff that's around, stuff that I've collected. Of course, Disney stuff, Gaston's. This was in one of my videos recently that came from Epcot. So I just collect up a lot of stuff. My big Mickey book, my old 80s comic books. Not look too close at that one back there. That was a pop art commission that I did that someone never finished paying for. I'm not sure every aspect of it is YouTube friendly. And then this is from one of my biggest movies that I did, and that's after we hired a couple of famous. You probably see the pillows and stuff. I slept on my couch last night. I was working so late, I didn't want to wake my kids up or anything, so I slept on the couch. I work really late on this stuff, and yeah, you guys enjoy really hard because a lot of. Are you still there? All right, sorry, I don't know, it kind of died on me right there. Thank you, Michelle. I'm almost there. I still got to get like, I think 12 or 15 more subscribers, so almost there. To the halfway point to the big hurdle. But yeah, I'm really excited that people seem to be enjoying the channel. I love talking to people. Disney and a Disney travel agency found me right away, so off the videos. So now I also, thank you, Michelle. I'm going to keep doing it because no matter what, I'm going to do it. I go to the parks all the time. I'm going to continue to do it because I love doing it. It's just fun, and I like sharing my fandom and nerddom and everything I know with people. So I'm going to keep doing it, and I just hope people enjoy it. But I forgot what I was saying before that. But anyway, it's oh yeah, the groups they won't let me share the link, so a lot of people don't know that it exists because you got to get on there and find it. And there's a lot of people that do this kind of thing at the parks, and some people are really good at it, and some people are just doing it for fun because you can tell the difference in quality, and you can tell the people who are doing it seriously and the people who are doing it for fun. I'm doing it for fun and to share what I love, and at the same time, I've been a professional filmmaker, so it's going to look good, or at least pretty good. This latest video of me drinking around the world gets a little iffy towards the end, but by that time I'd had lot of drinks. So, you know, stuff happens. Um, I can't remember what I was saying before. I just start talking, and that happens on the video too. You have no idea. Like on my Patreon, when people subscribe, you will laugh because you have no idea how much stuff I cut out because I talk a lot. Because usually I don't talk very much at all. I'm pretty quiet. But when the camera comes on and I'm doing something I love, I talk a lot. And I also have a lot of fun gag reels and screw ups because, yeah, I mess up a lot as far as saying things I shouldn't say. Or, for instance, I think there's one where I'm at Mardi Gras at Universal Studios, and I bought two different kinds of foods to try. One's a jambalaya and one's a gumbo. And the whole time I'm reviewing them, I'm calling the gumbo jambalaya and the jambalaya gumbo. And I don't realize it until I've completely finished doing it. And then, I drop some censored words, and it's pretty funny. Oh, the travel agents. Yes. So you're right. Thank you. Thank you. I reached out to Steve, but now I'm like a freelance travel agency or travel agent. So now I get to book people, and I can use all this. It's like a good synergy. It combines everything. I love making movies. I love Disney. I love Universal. I love pop culture. I love travel. I can kind of combine it all into this channel and help people have the best time because a lot of people that watch these, they know a lot about Disney, but a lot of times they don't. Like all they know is from the videos. So if I can help them have a better vacation through my videos or booking a vacation for them, it doesn't cost them anything to book a vacation with me. Basically, Disney pays us a percentage, so it doesn't cost you anything. Make sure you get the best. That happened right away. That was a little bonus. It's not like something I write for business and connect, but it's telling me. All right, I'm going to get off here this time because it keeps losing connection. But remember that we reach 500 people subscribed, and you have to have 3 people who have done that, and we'll get together and get